Hey everyone, and welcome to our Kung Fu Panda Showdown of Legendary Legends, the world's worst titled Kung Fu Panda game, on the PS4 review. Now, as you can probably tell from my title, I don't think it's very good. Like I say, if you do want to check it out, it's currently free through December on PS Plus. So yeah, it's free to download. I mean, I've been looking at this for a while, and it was on sale for like £3 a couple of months ago, and I was like, should I do it? Should I not? And I'm honestly glad I didn't waste the £3. Now, like I say, as you can see from the video, this is like a multi-person, up to like 4 at a time sort of a fighting game in the similar vein to Smash Bros, except imagine Smash Brothers but minus everything that makes Smash Brothers good. The only good thing about it is that I do like Kung Fu Panda, and it has got some of the main characters. That's what's good about it. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Single player, which obviously I tried first. Now there's a tutorial which involves lots and lots of different tutorials, and some of them you have to load them up for it to show you 2 lines of text, to press X to accept it, and then that's that tutorial done. I don't know why it couldn't just give you the whole tutorial in one, as there's only about 4 different moves. You can move, jump, standard attack, special attack, and then sort of like block and sort of like do your super move when you build up enough sort of energy bar, as it were. Now, like I say, other than that, for single player there's practice, which is boring, it's just practicing, and then there is tournament mode. Now tournament mode, I did it on the standard difficulty, and the first few matches were alright. I mean, they weren't stupidly hard, but they were fun. I mean, there was different varieties. There was a sort of like kill, like be the best, like last person alive. There was team matches. There was King of the Hill. There's collect like donuts. Every time you hit someone, you have to collect like pose donut things. And they were all there was lots of different like styles of matches, which was good in some aspects. But then I hit one level, and you basically fight 2 people on one, and it goes from being like just a good game, like a good sort of difficulty, to just insane. And I just couldn't get past it. I did it about 5 times, and I just ended up getting bored and switched it off and went and played a bit of multiplayer, which isn't much more interesting either, I can tell you now. So I have put the game I was telling you about on this review video. So it's me fighting a monkey and some bloody old woman goat thing, and they just double team you basically, and every time you try and do something, one of them hits you. That's the problem with this game. Like, you press block, sometimes it'll come on, sometimes it won't. I don't know why. Grab, if you try and grab things, sometimes it won't, sometimes it will. The hitboxes are rubbish. And like I say, it's just intermittent if it wants to do something. So you'll try and grab a pickup, you'll be stood next to it, you press square to pick it up and nothing happens. Then you'll be walking past something, go to attack someone and pick a weapon up instead. And then if you're picking something up, you can be hit, and you'll drop your weapon. So you'll faff on picking this weapon up, just get hit again to drop your weapon. And like I said, the combat, like I said, the movement's pretty good, and the jumping, the double jumps. If you've got like a flying character, you can like sort of flap about and fly around, and you have like a teleport dodge, which is it's useful to jump around the map. But like I say, it's just not fun. I mean, the combat is dull at best. Like I say, there's punches and maybe a kick, and then you get your special, which sort of locks everyone in place and does an attack, and it's just not very good. Like I say, you'll be doing an attack, you'll build up a powerful attack, you'll let it off, and then someone will push an attack and hit you, but because they set theirs off after you, theirs takes priority. Yet other people, they'll do that and you'll do it to them and it won't happen. It's so infuriating. So let's look into characters. Like I say, there's the main cast. There's like Shifu, Po, Monkey, all those sort of people. They're not voiced by the main actual people. It's very badly done. Fake people voices like they are with all the games. I wasn't expecting anything there. And there's lots of side characters who aren't anything in particularly great. That I don't know who this giant gorilla is, and like the goat woman, who the hell is that? There was sort of like generic sort of bad guys from the first couple of films in there, but there isn't a huge amount. Same with the maps. There's about 4 or 5 maps I'd tried after playing about 10 games. I only seem to find a few maps. There isn't a big variety. But then when you go on the PlayStation Store, There's about 4 to 6 maps I think you can buy, which are all at 80p, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for the amount that's currently in the game, it just seems like it's a rip-off. And then, like with the new film, if you've seen the newest Kung Fu Panda, spoilers, they turned them into emerald, so they're just green, like stone versions of themselves, like jade, not emerald. I apologise, it's jade. And you can buy all them at 79p a character as well as a few of the extra characters from the newest film. And it's like this. I'm sure this game came out just around or just after that film came out. So why those characters aren't in this game, other than pure greed, baffles me. And I know when it came out, this game was only like 20 quid. It was a budget title, but still, you should at least give us more content than one tutorial sort of list of tutorials, one practice, and one tournament mode for single player. There's no sort of like just single match. You either do tournament or that's it. You can't just play like solo matches that I could find on single player. And then with the multiplayer, it's just not fun. I mean, even with 4 players, I doubt it would be any funner than we had with 2. It's just not a fun game. I mean, even I'm watching this video as I talk, doing the review, and like just when you do the up and down combat, like to jump up, sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. You'll push a button to do an attack, sometimes it will charge it, sometimes it won't, and then sometimes it'll just do random things. It has no sort of set sort of controls for attacks. They just do what they want, which absolutely annoys me, especially in a fighting game. And then, like I say, another thing that's the problem with, if you look at the maps, they're all pretty boring. There's a few that are alright. There's one where you're on a boat and you're obviously getting shot by fireworks and it sinks while you're playing, which kind of reminds me of the like that Metroid level on Smash Bros, where obviously the lava comes up and stuff, but it's like a boring version of that. And then there's like a tower level so you can go up and down, which isn't too bad. But then like there's levels like this and it's just a flat platform. There's nothing else. There's another one that's a bridge and you can break the bridge and it falls down. That's different, but then it comes back 2 minutes later. But it's like this is a poor man's Smash Bros that isn't worth £3. I mean, try it for free. I mean, if you're into these sort of games and you want something on your PS4 a bit different. But like I say, this is worth PlayStation. Is it Battle Royale All Stars? Which wasn't a bad game, but it wasn't fantastic and it was a bit bland. This is like a poor knockoff imitation of that. So, I mean, overall, I can't recommend this at all. I would say I would give it a 3 out of 10 at best, and that's purely because there are a selection of characters, there are a selection of levels, and there are different game modes. But like I say, the weapons are poor. They spawn like random people, but they don't do much. It's not like Smash Bros in that sense where the weapons, there's such a big variety. There's like weapons which are rubbish, power-ups that heal you, power-ups that make you invincible, or you do stronger attacks, and that's all I could figure out what they did really. So like I say, 3 out of 10. Get it while it's free on PlayStation Plus. Have a play. I wouldn't recommend buying the characters unless you really enjoy this, but I don't see how you could. Like I say, play a better fighting game. Get a PS3 or a Vita and get Battle Royale All Stars, because that's one of the better games on the PlayStation at the moment. So check out all of the videos, like and subscribe, because we have got a lot to update over the coming weeks, and I'll see you next time for another review.